Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Steph Curry announces big personal news. Steph Curry's family continues to grow. The Golden State Warriors star Curry announced on Sunday that his wife Aisha had given birth to their fourth child, son Kaius Chai. Curry added that the baby arrived early on May 11th. "Our sweet baby boy decided to make an early arrival," the former NBA MVP wrote in a post to Instagram. "He's doing great and we are finally settling in at home as a family of 6. So grateful." Kaius Chai, May 11th, 24. Kaius is the newest member of a Curry family that already includes children Riley, 11, Ryan, 8, and Canyon, 5. Meanwhile, Steph, 36, and Aisha, 35, will be celebrating 13 years of marriage over the summer. This year did not go quite as planned for the Warriors, who were 10th in the West and failed to get past the play-in tournament. But it has still been a big year off the court for the Curry clan, including some Hollywood pursuits. Is reunion in the cards for Golden State Warriors star Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers this summer? The Clippers have joined the list of teams interested in signing Paul if the Warriors waive him, according to NBA insider Mark Stein. The Clippers, I'm told, should be added to the list of teams that could emerge as a suitor for potential free agent Chris Paul. Steph Curry, wife Aisha welcome newborn son on social media. The Golden State Warriors are looking for a rebirth next season, but a standard birth is the news this summer for Steph Curry and his wife Aisha Curry. On Sunday, May 26, the Curry family officially announced the birth of their fourth child, a boy named Kaius Chai Curry, sharing the news via social media. Based on the post, Kaius Chai was actually born on May 11. The Curry family announced the birth of baby boy Kaius Chai, the Warriors on NBC's X account shared. "Our sweet baby boy decided to make an early arrival," Curry wrote on his Instagram account. "He's doing great and we are finally settling in at home as a family of 6. So grateful." Steph and Aisha Curry now have 4 children, daughters Riley Curry and Ryan Curry, as well as sons Cannon Curry and Kaius Chai Curry. A family man for a dozen years now, the 36-year-old Curry shows no signs of slowing down where his NBA career is concerned. Curry remains under contract in Golden State through the next 2 seasons on a 4-year deal worth a total of $215 million. And while the Warriors missed the playoffs in 2024, falling in the first round of the NBA play-in tournament to the Sacramento Kings, the team is just 2 years removed from capturing the 4th championship title of Curry's career. In short, the best shooter in the history of basketball hasn't written his final chapters just yet. Golden State faces some difficult decisions this offseason, as Klay Thompson will become a free agent and the Dubs must decide on the final year of point guard Chris Paul's contract, a $30 million team option, before the end of June. Regardless of what the franchise decides as far as Thompson is concerned, it is unlikely Paul will return at that number. If the Warriors cut the 12-time All-Star loose, he figures to have multiple suitors in free agency, assuming Paul is willing to sign a team-friendly deal heading into his age 39 season. Paul's averages were down considerably across the board in points, rebounds, assists and steals, as he played in just 58 regular season games and earned just 18 starts in 2023-24, per Basketball Reference, playing behind Curry. Thompson also had a down year, shooting just 43.2% from the field and 38.7% from behind the three-point line. Things won't get easier for the Dubs next season, as the Western Conference is full of young and rising talent, which several teams showcased in this year's playoffs. The current Western Conference Finals matchup has the Dallas Mavericks holding a 3-0 lead over the Minnesota Timberwolves after a 116-107 victory on Sunday night. However, there are more than just 2 teams for the Warriors to worry about moving forward. Dallas bested the upstart Oklahoma City Thunder in the previous round, who won the number 1 overall seed with a team almost entirely comprised of contributors under the age of 25 years old. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves bested the defending champion Denver Nuggets, who are also young and aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Curry's game is predicated on a shooting prowess that changed the way basketball is played in the modern NBA, and that won't dissipate anytime soon. However, the Warriors clearly must reimagine their roster this offseason to remain competitive, which could call for some major changes to personnel and the end of an era in Golden State. Golden State Warriors, Orlando Magic eyeing Milwaukee Bucks sharpshooter in free agency. Even as early as now, the Houston Rockets are reportedly showing interest in Malik Beasley when free agency starts. Turns out, the Golden State Warriors and Orlando Magic are also eyeing the Milwaukee Bucks shooting guard for next season. Beasley first entered the scene when the Denver Nuggets selected him using the 19th overall pick in the 2016 NBA Draft. By his third season in Mile High City, the shooting guard saw his minutes and productivity on the court increase from the bench. Even though he filled that reserve scorer role well for Denver, Beasley was still sent to the Timberwolves before the trade deadline of 2020. From there, he bounced around the league by playing short stints for the Utah Jazz and Los Angeles Lakers. Now in his 8th year in the league, Beasley played 79 games for Milwaukee and started in 77 of them. During that span, the shooting guard averaged 11.3 points on 41% shooting from beyond the arc, 3.7 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per contest. During the previous offseason, Beasley signed a one-year, $2 million deal with the Bucks. Now that his deal is up, he is lined up to enter free agency in the coming months. Along with the Rockets expressing interest in Beasley, there are two other teams targeting the Milwaukee star, as written by Kelly Iko for The Athletic. Houston has identified floor spacing and shooting as an area of need this offseason privately and publicly, and have an interest in veteran sharpshooter Malik Beasley, league sources said. Beasley, who is also attracting early interest from Orlando and Golden State, spent the past season in Milwaukee, starting 77 games and shooting 41.3% from three-point distance, Iko wrote. Both the Warriors and Magic have needed a burst of offense this season, and their current roster was unable to provide that. In many ways, Beasley resolves that need by either coming off the bench or as part of the starting unit to get buckets from anywhere on the court. It remains to be seen whether the front office will retain Beasley or allow him to walk away in free agency. In any case, there won't be any shortage of suitors if he decides to leave the Bucks anytime soon. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Malik Beasley? Leave your opinion in the comments.